It's the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff looming in this NFC West matchup as we join you from CenturyLink Field.
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down at the 27. Got hit on release. He caught the winning touchdown in overtime in the NFC title game in January of 2015. Jermaine Kearse.
Well, he showed everybody that he has toughness. He can run routes. He's got good size. That's everything you want in a wide receiver.
The Seahawks from the 27. Lynch looking for a lane. This defensive lineup is a quick one, led by linebacker Sean Weatherspoon.
Well, the University of Missouri has been turning out some pro football players over the last 4 or 5 years, and Sean Weatherspoon, just another one in a long line of good players. He is an excellent
intercepted. You hate to dig an early hole, but that's what's happened here with the early interception throw.
Yeah, good job on the defense, but I'll tell you, you got to make sure as a quarterback when you throw an interception early in the game that you don't let it get into your head and give self-doubt. Stay positive, go out there, be aggressive, and play that way.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Finds Gresham. Gresham's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Second down and 5.
Chris Johnson takes the handoff. Gains about 3. 3rd and 2 here after the run. Press coverage all the way. And the give now to Chris Johnson. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play.
Get ready. 295. 719. 719.
The Cardinals have it at the 39. And that's Rubin in on the stop. Now 1st and 10. Johnson's going to secure the handoff. 2nd down here after that run play. The wide receiver in motion. Johnson's got it on the handoff. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 2. Back to the ground. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Another handoff right back to him. The Seahawks defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's 4th and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
Bennett in on the quarterback and takes him down.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Loss of 3 on the play.
The defense got to the quarterback, and the offense is backed up here on second down.
The Seahawks defense now is going to go nickel. Palmer's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. The Cardinals have it at the 24. On the receiving end, it's Fitzgerald.
That is play number 10 on this drive. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Johnson's taking the handoff. That's Wagner making the stop.
The long drive continues.
Second and goal from the 5. And it's complete to Gresham. Gresham's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
Third and goal at the 3.
And now here's Ellington. Powers his way across. Touchdown. They take the lead here late in the first quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get into the end zone and get that score to take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
The Arizona Cardinals for the extra point. The point after is good. And the kicker's ready to go. He's got a chance to return this one. Charging ahead.
Made by Ray that time. And a run back of about 17.
The Seahawks just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient and get the job done.
Second down and 9. Wilson's going to take off with it. Third down now.
Wilson from the shotgun.
Pass is intercepted.
A great play by the defense, and now an opportunity to make that lead a little more comfortable before heading to the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you know what they're doing, Jim? They're giving the team confidence, and when you get confident on the football field, you play fast and loose, and that's when you're at your best.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The ball is jarred loose. The Cardinals' offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway.
Second down coming up.
The Seahawks set at the line. Dime package. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Nelson's got it
On his way, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
Nice piece of running, and he's met head on right there at the 20.
The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And here we have second down. Wilson from the shotgun has his target. He's tackled right at the 24. The Seahawks have it at the 24. Connects with Graham. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. First down and 10. He's got a little bit of daylight here. And he'll step out. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
Lynch is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down and 7. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
It'll be third down. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Paul Richardson makes the grab. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Seahawks have decided now to go for it on fourth down and a short yardage situation. The Seahawks snap it at the 41. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs.
The Seahawks that time go for it on fourth down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. First and 10. Johnson's handed the football. Gets about 4 yards that time. Playing press coverage to the outside. Chris Johnson takes the handoff. He's taken down at the 42.
Johnson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Seahawks official. They're saying the injury is minor, and he'll be back on the field momentarily. Back to you.
Carson Palmer will take this snap from out of the gun. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Got drilled as he throws it.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down. Needing 5 for the first.
Get ready. 1-18. 1-18.
The Cardinals turn the ball over on downs.
The Cardinals decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
Lynch is in the backfield. Midway, second quarter. Lynch is going to receive the toss. 2nd and 10 coming up. And it's batted down.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
This is 3rd down. The Seahawks at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Intercepted.
Buchanan's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
The football sits at the 42-yard line. Chris Johnson lined up in the backfield. 1st down at the 42. Here's the handoff. Irvin's all over that offense and brings him down.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And that pass is just thrown away.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach a team in a situation like this. You're winning big, it's 3rd and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off and you punt the football.
Press coverage all the way.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
3rd down and 11. Throws the pass. And it's knocked down.
The Cardinals put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Going for it on 4th down. Palmer by himself in the backfield.
Here we go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
The Cardinals take it from the 43. The Cardinals turn the ball over on downs.
The Cardinals go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Seahawks retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far, the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
The Seahawks take it from the 43. Rutgers in on the tackle.
Lynch is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. Three-step drop into the hands of Jimmy Graham. 3rd catch today so far.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
They're going to the hurry. 2nd down and 5. That's a sack for Freeney.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Seahawks have it at the 44. Launching it deep. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
The Seahawks really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd.
The Seahawks will risk it here, going for it on 4th down. The Seahawks will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. The Seahawks have it at the 44. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs. The Seahawks go for it on 4th and long, and it does not work out.
Well, listen, 4th and long, no matter when you go for it, your chances of making it are not very good. And that time it doesn't work. Good job by the defense being alert and knowing the situation.
The Cardinals have it at the 44. Chris Johnson with the reception. Johnson's brought down after picking up just a yard.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity right on target.
Palmer's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Pulls it in. He's in the clear, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Tackle made by Ray that time. That return's good for about 23. The Seahawks look to be almost certain to come away with points the last time they had the ball, but instead of attempting a field goal, they went for it on 4th down and were unable to convert. Let's see what they do with this possession.
Yeah, look, this isn't high school or college football where you get many, many possessions. In the pros, you don't get that many. When you get a chance to get points, you got to take advantage of it and take those points.
First down at the 17. Lynch is ready to run off of the screen. It's wide open. Spins away from the hit. Keeps his legs moving. Lynch is brought down at the 21. The Seahawks are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. It's caught by Baldwin. Good yardage picked up on that call. Hurry up, 2-minute offense. First and goal from the 6. The Seahawks, and that'll close the gap.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Johnson's got a chance to return this one. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cardinals offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. First down at the 21. Flea flicker is on here. But it's incomplete. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. Johnson's running this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cardinals come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Looking across the middle. And now they'll try over again on second down. Palmer's got it in the gun. Looking long. And it falls incomplete.
I'll say this. If you're in a situation like this, third and long, and you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
Third and 10 coming up. Palmer's lined up, empty backfield.
118.
He climbs the ladder and has it.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Quarters formation here for the defense. They'll go shotgun here. Heaving it down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. Carson Palmer will take this snap from out of the gun.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The Cardinals don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
He'll have a chance for a return. Gains 15.
The Seahawks love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Seahawks preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
Lynch is met after a gain of 8. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Wilson's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Catch made by Graham.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Wasting little time. Finds Graham.
I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. It makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said, to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
Lynch. That's Campbell making the stop. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. And intercepted. Tackles made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Cardinals didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2.
Let's go, let's go.
Palmer's back in shotgun formation. Cliff Averill brings down the quarterback. On the way, third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Comes away with it.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
First and 10. And it's swatted away. Second and 10 coming up. The Cardinals with an empty backfield look here. The Cardinals snap it at the 31. Chris Johnson with the catch.
Jim, if the receiver's open, throw him the football, because here's just a good example. When a guy catches the football short, if he can just break that tackle, they can pick up those extra yards. Good job by the quarterback and receiver that time.
Get ready. 1-18. 1-18.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 45. Has his target. Nelson's marked down at the 34. That's 5 receptions on the day. Only 34 yards to the end zone. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Palmer's going to take it from the gun. The catch is made. That's a gain of 8.
The Cardinals coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Palmer's completion percentage, 50% on the day. The Cardinals snap it up at the 26. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
the best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Feeds him again. That picks up 11.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and goal from the 7. Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 5.
It's been a beautiful drive so far by this offense, Jim. They started in bad field position.
Over the line. Touchdown. And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side. But listen, no lead is safe in this league. So you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. Fields the football at the 3. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Seahawks are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So
intercepted. We're back, and this game has not been close.
I know we'll do it again. I know we're gonna collide.